Well, if you live in a rural area, like much of Maryland's coastal plain, it probably came from an aquifer.
That's not what I meant.
An aquifer is a continuous space where groundwater saturates the soil. It can be unconfined, which means it can be recharged by rain coming through the soil, or confined, which means there are impermeable layers of rock and clay above and below it.
It's kind of salty.
Yeah, groundwater has been becoming saltier in coastal areas recently. This is a phenomenon called saltwater intrusion. As a result of sea level rise, coastal flooding and storm surges have increased, which pushes saltwater onto the land, infiltrating through the soil and salinizing the unconfined aquifers we talked about earlier. Also, we've been getting more droughts, which means our farms need more water. We pump more water from aquifers, but overpumping causes saltwater to be drawn into the aquifer. Overpumping also causes subsidence of the land, which means the land goes down, which worsens the effects of the coastal flooding and storm surges. So, as both sea level rise and droughts increase as a result of climate change, saltwater intrusion will continue to get worse.
Whoa, how bad will it get?
We don't know yet. In Maryland, there's real-time monitoring of saltwater intrusion through wells, and there was recently a qualitative study done about which areas are most at risk of being affected by saltwater intrusion, but there hasn't been a quantitative model about how far and when it will affect aquifers.
Oh, I think I heard of a Gemstone team doing research on this. Have you heard of them?
Yeah, I think I have.
To make accurate predictions about saltwater intrusion, we rely on both powerful computation and real-world data. Running large models that use satellite imagery and machine learning tasks take serious computing power, so part of our funding goes towards high-performance servers that let us process years of environmental data at once. But data in the cloud only tells part of the story. We're also going out into the field, visiting farms across Maryland's eastern shore to collect water and soil samples. These samples help us measure the real salinity levels so we can check how accurate our predictions are.
That means we need tools for collecting samples, lab access for analyzing them, and transportation to reach different sites. Every trip and every test gives us more ground truth, real evidence that strengthens our models and makes our predictions more reliable.
Once we have results, we'll use cloud storage and specialized software to organize and visualize it all, mapping where groundwater salinity is rising and how it changes after major storms or droughts. This will help us translate our complex satellite data into clear insights for communities.
We're meeting with farmers and local residents, listening to how saltwater intrusion affects their land and sharing what we learned.
Community outreach helps us turn research into real solutions, making sure the people most affected can actually understand the information we uncover.
With the predictive models we hope to create, we will be able to help farmers make more informed decisions about what to do with their land based on future levels of groundwater salinization. This will lead to more accurate and well-informed water management plans, which will prevent land retirement, leading to higher crop production and positive economic impact. This will help individual farmers to rely on groundwater for productive cropping.
Current Maryland law and the Maryland Department of Agriculture support farmers in creating plans to address increased salinization. But right now, farmers are living year to year. With our models, though, they could start planning out years in advance. And so Gemstone Team AGWA is passionate about creating models and informing farmers, but we need your support to do it. So please consider donating to our team. For any inquiries, reach out to gemstoneteamagwa@gmail.com. Together, we can help make sure Maryland is well equipped to address the problems that increased water salinization is causing.